Hey there, I have a story to share with you. The name of it is Groovicorns in the City. All right, this is the first time I've read this book to anybody, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know if you can see or not, but this has got real sequins on it. Sparkly and shiny, just like a Groovicorn should be. Okay, let's find out what these Groovicorns are doing. Groovicorns in the City. In far-off Funky Forest lived a friendly dancing crew who were way more cool than unicorns and much politer, too. The group was called the Groovicorns, and when you saw their moves, you couldn't help but join the fun and get into the groove. One sunny day, an acorn note came for the dancing troupe from a squirrel in the city who knew the groovy group. Dear Groovicorns, Manhattan needs your dancing. Everyone is glum. Please come to the city and help them all have fun. Love, Squirrel. Let's do it, cried the Groovicorns. The city's not that far. We'll cheer them up and then come back for prancing with the stars. They left their funky forest friends and jumped on board a ferry. They were off to help out Squirrel and to make Manhattan merry. Their place looks fun. But when they reached the city, it was much worse than they feared. Where's the sunshine? What's that smell? It's really gray and weird. The worst bit was the Gloomicorns who acted like machines. They never smiled or said hello. They just stared at their screens. They're so gloomy, Ziggy cried. We don't stand a chance. But Roxy said, we have to try. Come on, it's time to dance. They found a square with glaring screens, all going flicker flash. They took a breath and cried, 6, 7, 8, and then began to crash. The Gloomicorns bumped into them, distracted by their phones. They won't look up, cried Ziggy with a big and groovy groan. They went down to the subway where the Gloomicorns looked bored. With all the screens and headphones, every dance move was ignored. They breakdanced, flossed, and did the dab. But no routine would do. The Gloomicorns were in the cloud and nothing could get through. This is hopeless, said the group. Those screens are all they see. So they sadly trotted off to visit Squirrel in her tree. Squirrel said, don't worry, guys. You tried your best, I know. Could you teach me some dance moves before you have to go? So the Groovicorns explained their steps, and Squirrel had so much fun that she filmed them on her acorn phone. Step left, turn around, hands in the air, step right, star jump. To watch once they were done. Now it's recorded on the phone. When they watched the video, it filled them all with cheer. It was happy, fun, and colorful, and gave them an idea. They posted it on HoofTube, and as quickly as can be, it appeared on every screen for all the Gloomicorns to see. All across the city, everybody learned the moves, and the Gloomicorns put down their phones to get into the groove. There was singing in the subways and swirling in the street. The Gloomicorns were having fun and dancing to the beat. After that, Manhattan shone with laughter, laugh, and color, as the Gloomicorns all learned to laugh and talk to one another. And back at home, the Groovicorns were keeping busy too. They were filming groovy dances for everyone to do. All right, you'll have to let me know what you thought of Groovicorns in the city and if you have any moves for the Groovicorns to do.